We are here to do your channel messages and what I see for your star sign in each month. Now, if you do like this content, remember to click the bell. And also, we do have a brand new edition, which is the Romance Zone. So stay tuned for that. I will be bringing those channel messages with the tarot live by mid-month. So if you do wish this content ahead of the game, you can join a YouTube membership where I pre-release these a week ahead. Take care, and let's have a look at what I see for your zodiac sign this month. Gemini, straight into your read, dolls. Don't forget to come back and see your March 2023 update. It will be out in the members ahead of the crowd. Without further ado, wow, let's have a look at your reading. This is looking a little bit intense. Some of you are feeling, I'll just be perfectly honest, okay? I'm just going to be truth to the truth here. You're looking at this going, okay, how do I deal with this romantic situation? There feels to be an unfair circumstance going on here. Some of you are looking at it and you're just quite conflicted by, how do I get from point A to point B? It's almost like you feel the onus is on you. So it's almost like you could particularly be feeling, hey, I was the victim in the circumstance. Now, how did I get dragged into this? I feel sometimes in your communication setting, you're kind of looking at other individuals around you that they're a little bit delusional. And then sometimes you're even questioning yourself. There's a lot of frustration here. I do feel separately, you do have, in a schedule sense and a life energy sense, you have a lot externally going on. And then with this on top of it, you're just trying to keep quite grounded. You're hustling, okay? You're hustling, but you don't want anyone to mess with you. I do feel abundance coming in towards you. But particularly, a lot of you could feel as though you're having to be very protective of your heart. You're having to be very protective of what you have because some people have not appreciated it. You're feeling underappreciated. I do directly feel in the mix of this love zone, it's almost like somebody is overstepping the mark. It also could be the way they're exhibiting energy towards you is almost nonchalant, like they don't care, but you know better. They're in a bit of ego at the moment. They're facing a bit of a conundrum. You directly are coming through the gate, almost looking at it going, this is really unattractive. This is really unattractive. You feel manipulated. You feel... Now, could this be shadow of the past? Yes, it can be for some of you. It's like, look, I'm not putting up with that. Why did I have to go through that? When is it my turn? It can be. For some of you, you are directly in communication or in a physical relationship with this person, and there appears to be some testing energy surrounding it. You kind of feel like, it's almost like you're looking at it like it's doomed. But I actually think what you're embodying is what the other person is going through, not necessarily you as per se. You could be personalizing this, even though it technically is, but it isn't. It's a little bit like they say, leave your job at the door. But I feel this romantic interest isn't doing that. And so it's like you're getting dragged into the crossfire. You're just like, look, listen, Houston, we got an issue. Listen, Linda. You're like about to put your foot down. Maybe people are involving themselves. I just get this vibe that you're thinking they're very up and down at the moment, and you just don't know how to gauge their behavior. I feel somebody is coming through with a really nice gesture. It could be the last minute. And, it's a little bit like when you've had a fight with someone and then they act like everything's cool. I don't think that's going to work too well with you, Gems. There is also a feeling that I'm hearing make up, break up, and it can be, on each other's wavelength. Not necessarily that you're having a breakup, but You're like, why? What am I fighting for here? Something is becoming really unattractive. Some of you are wondering if this person is even attracted to you. It can be that you're thinking, look, I'm really ready for a connection to take me to its limits, its peaks, but not necessarily in this fashion. This person's frustrated. It's like they're trying to keep their passion. Oh, God. Okay. Geminis, I always get interesting reads with you guys. This person's trying to keep the passion in their pants. But it's coming out in their throat chakra. It's almost like they're getting a bit moody. They have had a chain of very unfortunate events, but it's also, some things are permission based. Some things, we can really put our foot down and say, look, I've had enough drama. I've reached the end of my tether. I'm not doing this anymore. But I feel one or the other is bringing their crap home. It's like, almost allowing it to define their life. Some of you are wondering if it's on your side of the fence, if something needs to be changed. You're being emotionally intelligent. I also feel they're making reference to an individual who is full of conflict. This can be around your romantic interest. This person's very manipulative. It could be, look, if this is a soulmate twin flame and they're in a karmic relationship, you feel this individual is quite cunning. If this is a family member or co-worker, again, I'm getting the same vibe. But this also could be a love interest directly towards you. But I feel you're really getting quite fed up. I do feel this is going to pass, and this has been quite a testing 8 months for you guys. You're a very loyal person, but you also won't be stifled, if that makes sense. You're like, I'm loyal, but I require the same back. I ain't your mama. This person's very concerned about finances at the moment. Also saving face, even though they know a circumstance is changing in their life. Some of you are thinking they're not strong enough to address it. But I feel this is more to do with your observation than a truth. They're very worried that you're becoming distant. They also feel the same. They are quite heavily invested in you, but they could have some prejudice when it comes to how they're supposed to show up in the world. And I feel they're being very strict on themselves. But they actually do know, ultimately, they're being their own worst enemy in the mix of this. I don't know. Valentine's Day ain't feeling so nice for them. I feel some of you are going to get added offers. What the heck? There's a bit of competition here, Gem. Especially for those of you that are single, there's competition. You could be meeting somebody through work. This romantic interest of the past, especially for those of you relating to a past tense individual, I kind of get this feeling that this person is a little bit jelly. It's like you have freedom. You're moving towards your goals. This also can be those of you inside the relationship. It's like your belief systems and how you handle hurdles is causing a little bit of conflict. I do feel in a schedule setting, especially for those of you hoping for some romantic connection to turn into a dinner or, maybe a letter, maybe an email or an SMS. There is a potential here. Your outcome card is the 10 of Cups. You're playing for keeps. So however you play this, play your chess game right. I feel if you don't personalize this and you know what you're worth and you put your best foot forward, you're actually going to get gold. You're still in the mix of working on realizing you have power and using it within that Mars energy, because I really do feel at the heart of this situation, keeping your cards close to the chest, you're working on having a revelation in your heart of knowing that love can move mountains. You will get your star, but it is to do with your mindset at the moment. I feel it's kind of mucking with your aura. There is a 3D circumstance playing out that's wrapping up. It can feel quite karmic, so resist the temptation to not believe that this can change, but also whatever you are tackling at the moment, I feel it's really messing with you. Don't underestimate yourself. You're going to get gold. I will see you back for March 2023 updates. If you do want support, you can come through and book a private session. Otherwise, you can join our members where we do have extra benefits in the members, Discord, chats, live sessions, and more.